Clouds are turning orange. And I'm going to dinner. I'm going to get a burger. Let me just get my gloves on. It's not really gloves weather, but I'm kind of cold. There's a leaf blower over there. That's that noise you hear. So let's go for a walk through this little park to find a burger, because I don't really feel like a big meal tonight. I had a fancy meal last night, and today I just feel like a comfort burger. Yeah. Morning. It's actually, what time is it here? It's about 5 o'clock now. 5 o'clock in the evening. We're 6 hours ahead of East Coast time. So if it's 11 o'clock in New York, it's 5 p.m. here in Stockholm. I'll try to walk kind of slow so it's not too jittery. I don't have a gimbal with me today. I'm just free handling this. Morning. Hello, Wisconsin. So welcome to Stockholm. I'm in a park just a little bit north of the old city. And they're clearing out the leaves. Sweden is still basically closed to foreigners, unless you're coming from another Scandinavian country, as was the case with me. So your average person can't come here unless they go to a Scandinavian country first. And I think you still have to wear a mask if you're in the public transit, or you're still recommended to wear a mask. And they basically, most of the people are still work from home. Quite a few are work from home. But you don't wear a mask in public. And they had a very aggressive vaccination push. I think they're almost at 80% of the adult population have now received their shots. And these flowers are pretty today. Hello, Florida. Malmquist. It's a library? I don't know what that is. Oh. So I actually didn't sleep much last night, so tonight I'm going to probably crash after this burger. It's quite pretty. It's fall. It's probably about 50 degrees right now. It's going to drop into the 40s momentarily. As soon as the sun goes down, it's going to be a lot colder. So I'm not entirely sure where we're going. It's really complicated to travel right now. In fact, so some of the guys I'm here with, their trip just got like totally rerouted because some country just changed some requirement, and then their flights got canceled, and it's just like, ugh. I actually have to get a COVID test tomorrow to get back into the United States in a couple days. So I have to go get a COVID test, I think tomorrow evening. Yeah, there's some skinny people. There's some heavier ones too. You do have to remember that this is the end of the Swedish summer. So everybody spent the last 6 months out exercising and whatnot. And they're going into the Swedish winter where they're all going to be like indoors. But yeah, that is true. It's walking, having a city that's walkable has a distinct, direct impact on the health of your citizenry. There's a thing that people in New York City actually weigh 7 pounds less than the average American. The reason is because in New York City, everybody walks. And it's not like they go out for hikes. It's just like, well, it's like what me tonight. I'm going out for a hamburger, but I'm walking there. Yeah, I'm not taking a taxi or a cab or driving. Uskog. Oh, I was going to go to a place called Flippin' Burgers, and apparently Flippin' Burgers was like the originator of the like gourmet burger craze a few years back. But if that fails, I'm going to go to this place called Bastard Burger. So, haven't quite decided yet. I figured you guys would want to see the city. I need to FaceTime my wife from a clothing store and buy her some clothes. The United States requires everyone to get a test, regardless of vaccination status. The only thing that's different is if you're vaccinated, you can get a test 3 days prior to flying. If you're not vaccinated, you have to get the test 24 hours before flying, basically. All right, I think I need to go that way. Yeah, but the clothes are like, I like the style of the clothes more than I like the style of like H&M America or the Zara in America, so. The Spy Bar. What's the name of that restaurant? It's called the Spy Bar. Wonder if there's any spies there. They haven't turned on the Christmas lights yet. Oops, just kind of jaywalked. Kind of jaywalk again. When in Sweden, do as the Swedes do and jaywalk. Do you have to pay for the test? Yes, you have to pay for the test. Though it's cheaper than the American test. In America, my test was $170 or $150. And my test here is like $50. So. Now, I know one burger place is straight down this road, and another, I think, is down this road. So let's go check this one out. December. They've already set everything up, though. I mean, the Christmas decorations are out hanging. They just haven't ignited them yet. London is pretty early with Christmas lights. London is probably going to do Christmas lights. There's a tow truck. It's like an American tow truck. Christmas lights in like a week or two. The food's pretty good. Having no complaints. They've got these candies. I've been eating so many of these frickin' candies. These Gots and Blots or whatever. Oh man. I've inhaled these candies. Except the black ones. The black ones are death. The candy of death. I haven't been eating those. They're like Swedish licorice. It's really thick. There's a lot of these like stores that sell like housewares and blankets and stuff. Yeah, the streets are for people. But there's all these like I told my wife, I said, there's all these stores that are like IKEA, but they're like nicer. She's like, why didn't you bring me? And I was like, burger sign. Burger sign. We'll go see how busy this place is. Look at all the scooters. I'm not sure how busy this place is. It is a candy of death, man. It's nasty. It is, ugh. I should bring some back and make you guys eat them. This is it. This is a flippin' burger. Wait here. Just want a burger. My signal works. Hey, how you doing? Hi. Just want to get a burger. Indoors, I guess?
Do you want to eat here or do you just want takeaway?
Can I eat outside? Or is it?
Outside.
I'll eat
Not
inside.
outside.
Inside, yeah.
You can sit if you want. You can sit here, or you
Okay.
can see all the.
You want me to order at the bar or order there?
You can order here.
Okay, thank you.
Do you want an English menu or Swedish? Okay.
I just want a hamburger. I can make it. I can make do of it. Thank you. That's good. We'll get meat and bread. That's my goal in life. Licorice candy. Maybe I'll bring some back. I can put them in a bag and mail them to you guys. What do you guys think? Cheeseburger. Tomato flippin' burger, cricket burger. I'm just getting a hamburger. We're gonna make a double of it though, because I'm really hungry. I didn't eat today. And we're gonna get some fries. And should we get a shake? Hang on a second. I don't think it's made of crickets. The Colorado Classic. Cream cheese, caramelized onion, pickled onions, and jalapenos. Hey, good evening. So that's the cricket burger. This is going to be about... This is about 8 to 1. So you're looking at about, I don't know, $18, something like that. Oh, now YouTube is going to harass me with the audio. Oh, well. It's so annoying. I'm just going to have to, talk over the audio or something. Okay.
Take order right now.
Yeah, sure. I just want a hamburger. Yeah?
You just want a hamburger.
Double.
Double hamburger.
Order of fries. And
Which fries do you want?
just the regular God-fearing fries. And 2 Coke Zeros.
2 Coke Zeros.
Thank you. Alrighty. It's a double burger. It's not like a single burger. So. Well, in Hong Kong, I used to spend like $25 for burgers sometimes. But these look really good, so. I decided not to get the shake because I've eaten too many of them damn candies, yeah? I've been just inhaling those Matzo Blotz things. And I'm sugared out right now. God-fearing American French fries. Yeah, the fries were, I had fries the other day, they're pretty much the same. But the burger was a little bit more crispy. No more candy. The fries were like $4, I think, US. Here, I'll show you. I don't know. It was pretty well done. So this is 100 kroner. This is about 12 US dollars. And then this is a 50. So this is about $6 American. And these 500s are great. Yeah, thank you. $60. Thank you. They're like, what's this guy doing? He's weird. The sauce, want me to use that white sauce? Is that like black candy sauce? This one? You want me to use this sauce for my fries? You guys are trying to kill me, aren't you? I don't want to bother them later. I don't know who the person is. Okay, Kim. Keith, okay, we'll try it. Let's leave. So, this is, it's Bridget Nelson. Brigitte Nelson is on the 500. And on this one is Svergs Riksbank. Don't know who that is. And on this one, it's Greta Garbo. That's Greta Garbo. Cool. So, fun stuff. Because they're playing Greece, I won't be able to. So they don't have Diet Coke, they have zero sugar. That apple juice was actually pretty good yesterday. The bun was good because it was so big that it still had like a soft, chewy center. Yeah. A lot of the cinnamon buns here are just so cooked so hard. Like you guys saw me open it up, and the outside was like really crunchy, but the inside was like, ooh. It's 4:30 in England, yeah. So you're an hour ahead, 5:31. I guess that's what, Central European time. So I'm here for dinner. Most of you guys want me to take you to the 7-Eleven. Because like I was telling you yesterday that I went to the 7-Eleven. I went to the 7-Eleven first thing in the morning. And I was like, my God, the woman working here should be a fashion model in the U.S. And then I went back at lunch. And I was like, no. The woman working now should be the fashion model. I mean, she's even more beautiful than the one that was here this morning. Then I went back for the night shift. And I was like, oh my God. Is every woman that works at 7-Eleven a fashion model? Hey, Flames, how you doing? It was just crazy. Another one of those countries I should have visited when I was single. Oh well, such is my life. 9:30 in Denver. Wow. So this place is called Flippin' Burger. Apparently it's like one of the best burger places in Stockholm. Mankel, yeah. Isn't that Wallander series, right? Making you hungry. Just wait a bit, and then we're gonna get really hungry. Salt, pepper. Yeah, my wife's a babe. I remember once I was working on a project in Hong Kong with a bunch of fashion models. And there was all these photos of me and the fashion models. This is my dinner. I'm going to go to bed later. And my nanny was like, ma'am, how can you stand your husband hanging out with all these fashion models all day? And she's just like, yeah, like he has a chance. I was going to get Chinese last night, but the place was too crowded. 54. That's about a little warmer than it was here. Eating breakfast, Flames. Yeah, that's right. You're on the West Coast. Oh, a couple burgers just left the burger barn, but they're not coming to me. Me need burger. I just got a plain burger. One of you said I should go to the ABBA Museum. 8:30 in the morning. Wow. I actually got a double burger. I had jet lag, yeah. So last night at midnight, I decided to go to bed, and then I was like, hey, maybe I should just watch a movie to fall asleep. And then I ended up watching Dune until like 4 in the morning. Oops. I had to get up at 6. Get a pet pal. You should look him up, Karen. You should find your pen pal. Maybe he's your soulmate. Making a bagel. Oh yeah, Japan's awesome. Yeah, Biden's in Europe this week. Though it's a good thing he's not coming to Sweden, because then you guys would all have all sorts of weird conspiracies about me coming here first. I honestly didn't know he was coming to Europe. That's how out of it I am politically. I know where Biden is 24 hours before he's there. I don't care about next week. I only want to know where he is in the next 24 hours. So I felt kind of dorky. I was like, he's coming here? Dune is slow, but it's pretty. I thought he's in Rome. Yeah, he's in Rome, and then whatever. How come I never be my wife? Because she doesn't want to be on the internet. Pretty simple. I am not a professional photographer. I am not on vacation. I am doing some business, some friends. You can't technically come here on vacation. I guess you could if you knew how to get in, but they like kind of insist that you have like a purpose. So, oh, great. Thank you. Ooh. We need ketchup. I'm just here for another 72 hours or so. And then we go back. I just needed a burger tonight. I was so tired. I mean, I could have had something Swedish, but I was like, no. Oh, it's so good. It's juicy. It's juicy, but not too juicy. You know, it's not like going to melt the bread, but it's dripping juice a bit. Yeah. It is dripping juice, but it's not melting the bread. It's good beef too. I had Swedish pancakes for breakfast. Fries are my favorite food. This morning I had Swedish pancakes and a cinnamon roll. And last night I had herring. Okay. And shrimp. No, I ordered the total plain burger. I should have got a double though. It's too big. Flames watched yesterday's video. I had a cinnamon roll as big as like this. It was huge. Oh, you guys want me to do this thing, right? Yeah, you wanted me to put this goo out. What is this crap? Ugh. H&S, we're about to find out. I'm very scared. Hello, taste. Yeah. I think it's mayonnaise with black goo. Really doesn't have much taste. It must be mayonnaise. Like tartar sauce, maybe. It was pretty bland. It's a little bit different art. I mean, you can taste a little difference. I don't know how to describe it though. Mayonnaise, yeah, they're Canadians though. They're like diet Americans. Yeah. It's like American light. Okay, it's probably my last bite. No. I think it's real beef. They had the fake beef, but I didn't order that. Oh. That's pretty good. The burger has left the building. The burger has left the building. Look at that. This is too many fries. I can't eat all these fries. Burger's gone. The fries are delicious. The burger has gone to a better place. Uh, oh. No. Let's see. Hey, Australia. I don't think it's horse meat. Why no mask? The government, they recommended masks until about 2 months ago. Once the vaccination rate went over about 70%, they said you can take your mask off. Right now, they're at about 80% of the adult population has got the vaccine. And they're still going up. And the same is true with like Denmark and the other near neighbors, so Finland. So they said you can take your mask off now. No, the fries taste very similar to the USA. The fries are like very similar. Honestly, they're like good McDonald's fries. You know what I mean? Sometimes, yeah, they just stopped doing Moderna here. Sometimes you get crap fries at McDonald's and sometimes you get good ones. And these are like good ones. Yeah, they're really crispy. Not too soggy. Good amount of salt. I don't like that white stuff though. Ow. I can't eat all these fries. All right, I should get my check. You guys want to walk around a little bit? You guys want to go see some people out and about? How do I get my check? Yes? Okay. I'll have to ask the pretty blonde girl if she can give me a check. She ran away. She's out of my life. Oh, sorry, I'm just trying to get the check. We're gonna walk off those fries. They were so good. We're still gonna eat more. Look out here, guy. My waiter's walking around back there. I think he's coming out in a sec. There he is. Oh, he's drinking a coffee. Check. So, I was going to try to have the blonde waitress come and give me the check, but I ended up getting the guy giving me the check. Sorry. You guys want to walk around a bit? We'll go walk around a bit. Oh.
to.
Insert. Okay. Probably got the sign. It's a stupid American card.
That's alright. Would you like the receipt?
I'm good.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, guys, ready to go hike out? Okay, I'm gonna steal a wet towel. That was good. Shall we go walk around? I didn't. No, they don't tip really. I mean, you tip like you round up a taxi fare, but you don't like go out of your way to tip. So hang on, I gotta put my gloves on, okay? The camera's gonna shake a little bit while I put on my gloves, so apologies for that. One glove on. Let's get the other. Oh, are they playing ABBA? They are playing ABBA. Okay, so the bill was 225 Swedish kroner. That's about, it's a little under 30 bucks. So it's about 28 bucks. I will say though, that was delicious. That was exactly what I needed tonight. Was a good, solid meal. Guys, if you're single and haven't come to Stockholm, I don't know what you're thinking. I'm sorry. I don't know what you're thinking. Seriously, what are you thinking? What? The kids are with the wife. Yeah. High prices, yeah. What? It was like 28 bucks for the food. So we're gonna go down here by the palace. Yeah, let's go down by the palace, and then it was a double burger. It was a nice thing. Yeah, about 28 bucks. I mean, you can do the math. 225 divided by 8, whatever that is. So like Swedish fashion is like not flashy. It's I would describe it as sort of like casually put together. Yeah. Everything is nice, but nothing is like garishly nice, you know? Lots of dark colors, lots of browns, whatever. But everybody looks very well dressed, just not like garishly so. I think there's a tram coming. Let's see what's coming down the street. Oh, a tram just went by. Oh, bloody hell, just missed the light. I brought my kids to Sweden, I guess it was about 2 years ago. So, well, you know, we can go up to the train station first. You guys want to go up to the train station, and then, or we can go to the palace and then come back to the train station. Yeah. Should have wore a scarf. I think these are the royal gardens over here, or a royal garden. In fact, I think the palace guards are based around here. It's about 6 o'clock. Look like upside down Facebook? Huh, maybe. Yes, there's a king and queen. Oh, the burger is sitting well. I filmed them changing the guard the other day, but they only do it a couple times a week in this time of year. One of the reasons I went live is that it takes forever to upload a video from my hotel Wi-Fi. There's like some lighted up stuff. Right now it's about 50 degrees, but all the Swedes are telling me, they're like, this is abnormal. It's not normally this warm. You should enjoy it while you can. You know, I heard my first siren today was a fire truck, but and it was the European, you know. Everyone goes, Oslo's a happening place. Not. Though I like Oslo. I like Norway a lot. But I'm like the most, like everyone in my family, I'm probably the most like country boy. Like my kids and my wife, I'm the one who could probably, HBO Max is arriving. I'm the only one who could really survive living out in like rural wherever. My kids are like city kids. They're like, we need to live in a city. I mean, Washington, D.C. is boring for them. They find Washington just like so tame. They're like, Dad, this town is so dead. It's like, yeah. It's like, you grew up in Hong Kong, okay? That was like sensory overload turned to 11 every day of the week, yeah? It's pretty warm. Oh. I don't know if the Queen has a motorcade. She might. I haven't seen it though. All right.
It wasn't a very far.
Bicycle's turning. Oh, you guys want to see the church? Yeah, it is kind of peaceful. Though, they've got a lot of troubles out in the suburbs and stuff. You know, they've had a lot of problems with crime and gangs. Growing number. There's only about 10 million people, but they've had like 30 or 40 murders this year, and it's kind of freaking them out. So these are like anti-car barriers made of like little lions. This is the Royal Opera. I went by this the other day. We'll go around it again. I showed you guys this yesterday or the day before. I can't remember now. It's all a blur. I think it was yesterday. Yeah. It's pretty chill right now. Opera. Yeah, I was sharing with you guys yesterday the Instagram account Cheap Nordic Houses. cheap Nordic houses, all one word, on Instagram. Guys, these places will make you drool. You can buy these cheap country houses on the water with like 20 acres for 100,000 US dollars in Norway and Sweden and Finland. It's just like, what? What? So if you're on Instagram, cheap Nordic houses, I put a up there. I'm not sure where the homeless are. Have I driven around Sweden, like where? I've driven up the west coast of Sweden, from Malmo to Oslo, actually, all the way up. Yes, stayed in Gothenburg for a while, but I haven't, I wanted to drive from Gothenburg to Stockholm, but I didn't have the time. And I want to go to wherever Wallander's from. What's that little city near Malmo in the south? You know, if you guys read the Wallander series, he's from this little town, Script. I can't remember the name, but I want to go down there once. The food's been pretty good so far, yeah. Much better than, say, Copenhagen. I didn't really find my niche in Copenhagen. The food's been pretty. My wife loves the shrimp here. They put shrimp on everything. You want a sandwich? Let's put shrimp on it. You want a salad? Let's put shrimp on it. You know, these little like popcorn shrimps, they're just on everything. And they're really fresh from the North Sea. So this, I think, is the House of Parliament. I'm not sure, though. One of you Swedes can tell me. I'm not sure what the water is. It's like, I guess it goes out to the ocean. Oh, my kid loves eel sushi. My kid's favorite is eel sushi. He gets eel all the time. I've never actually shown him what an eel looks like. I always just told him it's a fish. I think if he saw eels, he'd probably freak out. A White House in Sweden? I don't know. I mean, that's the King and Queen's palace, though. That's the royal palace of Sweden. It's kind of like a White House, yeah. And I believe this is the Parliament. There are IKEAs all over the place. I haven't been to one here yet because there's actually these nicer. I mean, there's like H&M Home, which is like, you know, H&M home stores, and they have some really nice stuff in it. In fact, later tonight, I'm going to FaceTime my wife from the store, and we're going to go shopping together. Oh, Clifford, I assure you, the pancakes and myself, we're well acquainted. We are longtime friends. IKEA, I even get the pancakes at IKEA sometimes. I've tried to make them myself, but it's always a disaster. Jelly deal, I'll pass. I'll pass on pretty much most things jellied, except Jell-O. I do jellied Jell-O, but any jellied protein product, that's, no. Broiled eel. Should we walk up this alley? I always thought if I owned an IKEA, I would open a divorce lawyer shop outside of the IKEA, because all the couples that go into IKEA with the goal of buying furniture together come out with the goal of getting divorced. And I would make a killing being a divorce lawyer outside an IKEA. What are those metal boxes? I don't know what those were. Trash cans or something? There's some metal boxes that are like life preservers, I think. But I'm not sure what everything else is. Yeah, this is the old part. Those houses down here by the Nobel Prize Museum. I went here the other day, during the day, but I haven't been here at night. So let's see what it looks like at night, yeah? I don't know if there's anybody worth knocking off over here, is there? These little dogs. Yeah. So these like things are here to stop car bombers. Anybody want a little horse thingy? Oh, candy looks good. Viking stuff. Vikings are everywhere. No. I took a picture of this house the other day. It was really pretty. I mean, let's do it again because it was just this like beautiful little house on a European street. Yeah, you guys like that place? Little vine, little bicycle. Should we go down the alley? No, let's go down this way. Some of you were asking, where do all the people live? And the answer is they live in the floors above the stores. So the first floor are like restaurants and shops, and then people live up above. Oh, hello. They had Swedish meatballs for breakfast in my hotel, but I didn't grab any today. I had ham. Oh, I gotta buy a Christmas ornament. I always buy a Christmas ornament from other countries that I visit. Oh, look at these. I'm gonna have to get these. I have to get these little Christmas dolls. Gotta have a yard. That's Mr. Bean. How dumb is that? That's on my list. So I have a Christmas ornament from about every country I've ever been to. We are live. How's it going, James? It might be. Ooh. Cinnamon rolls. Cinnamon rolls. I just fell because I'm a dork. It's kind of expensive, I guess. I haven't really bought anything of value to the compare. I haven't bought like an iPhone or anything. The 7-Elevens are loaded with good food. Well, then 7-Eleven had a salad bar today. I don't know how late these shops are open. To be honest, some of them look like they're shutting down. I don't even know what time it is, to be honest. This is pretty touristy. This area is pretty touristy. It's a bookshop, science fiction bookstore. Tintin. This is a science fiction bookstore. This place is pretty famous too. Beer and burgers. All right, where do we have to go? Oh. I don't think I went that way. I think I want to go this way. Stroopwafels, waffles, Belgian waffles. There are quite a few tall women, yes. Tall and slim and blonde. There were never any mandates, but there were recommendations, and people follow the recommendations. Moose. Yeah, you'd fit in. All right, where are we at? Elk, moose. I should have wore a scarf, yeah. It is a bit chilly. I kind of took a wrong turn. Yes, it's a great excuse to get over here. Okay, hang on a second. Let me find out where the hell I am. I think I know where I am. Yeah. I think it was here the other day. I think I go up the street. Yeah. I think I go, do I go this way? Maybe it's this one. It's my first trip to Stockholm, but not my first trip to Sweden. If things go well, I might come back to Sweden soon rather than later. Looks like a school. All right, hang on a second. I gotta find out where I am. I thought so. I was on the right street and I turned off the right street, so I need to go up the street 2 blocks. this way, 2 blocks this way. It's out in the middle of nowhere, facts. I mean, it's like rural Sweden, rural Norway. And all the jobs are in the city. But if you're buying a summer house, which is what I was thinking of doing, it's pretty cool. I feel perfectly safe, yes. I have the situational awareness of Jason Bourne. I'm not sure when it was built, but so many people are more familiar with this area, Gammastrand or whatever. This building up ahead, this is the Nobel Prize Museum. You saw my video the other day. I took you inside the Nobel Prize Museum, and that's where they meet and make some decisions. I think the Nobel Prize for Literature is decided on the second floor of this building. Medieval times, yeah, it's laid out that way. All right, shall we make our way back out? If we go this way, we can go by the palace. So let's go back by the palace. The palace is that building under renovation, I think. We've had like misty rain in the morning, but it's been gone. It hasn't, nobody's gotten wet. So this is the palace. And there's actually a guard over here, or 2 or 3. Oh, that's kind of cool. This is not where the food stalls were set up. This is where the changing of the guard ceremony was the other day. There's a guard over there. cannon over here. I don't know what that building is getting renovated. There's a guard right there. The Nobel Prize is a round gold medallion. It's not really that fancy. I think the Royal Armory is nearby. You can see a guard. And then there's another one over here. And there's a whole bunch. People tell me Minnesota is pretty mellow like Sweden. I'm afraid it will be cold when I get back. It is dark, but there are lots of people with rifles nearby. Shall we go through this arch? Wonder where it goes. Or does that go into a building? I don't know. Shall we go through? I think that's somebody's driveway. Oh, that's an annex. Okay. Morning. Yes, they still have guns, but I noticed in the parade the other day they weren't loaded. They didn't have a magazine. Yeah, it felt like home, I guess, Minnesota. So there we are again. Remember this house? This is where I started walking around and got lost. But we're back where we started, yeah? Yeah. It's a tour group. What's that they say? People are always like, dude, this is how horror movies start. And then the other guy's like, yeah, but this is also how a porn movie starts. It's about 50 degrees. So I was wearing gloves and I just took the gloves off. I probably might put them back on again before I get home, but it's not. I'm wearing a Barber jacket with a liner. If you guys know Barber, Barber's pretty warm. Now there's a large pedestrian commercial district down here. Blocks and blocks of shops. If you want, I can walk down that until my battery dies. But we'll see some people out and about. This fella. I don't know, there's so many women with big hair stalking me. I lose track. Car, game on. Ivana on the top. I've seen a few police, not many. There might be some pickpockets, yeah, but my pockets are pretty well hidden. Here's a cop. Two cops. This is like the Parliament, the British Parliament, or Swedish Parliament. What city is on the beginning cover of your video? It's probably this city, Stockholm. Or do you mean on my homepage? It's probably Hong Kong. I think the banner ad on my homepage is Hong Kong. But this video has been all Stockholm, Sweden, where we're out for a walk this evening. Yeah, it's pretty safe. Yeah, there's a lot of water here. I have no idea. They have a lot of scooters, but I haven't seen many bike rentals. Yeah, here's a scooter. So this is a giant pedestrian strip. It's all shopping malls, or all shopping stores. I don't know if there is a red light district. Yeah, there's a lot of old buildings and areas to explore just in this city alone, not to mention the rest of the country. I think we're talking that it's the end of summer, so everyone is in summer shape, not in the winter 15 shape. So, never been. You need to go. If they're still with us, it should go over with them once this craziness ends and you can start traveling again. It's 6 something, I don't know. We're 6 hours ahead of New York, so whatever time it is in New York, add 6. It's a lot quieter here than it was on the weekend. This place was packed on the weekend. No, they wore masks. So originally they didn't wear masks. And then the government came out and said, we think you probably should wear a mask. So they wore masks until about August or September. And then the government said, well, we're at about 70, 80% vaccination now. You can take your mask off if you want, but not in the subway or the buses and stuff. So in public transit, I think they still have it. I know at the airport, you had to wear it at the airport. Of course, you have to wear it on a plane from the US. We're coming up to the train station soon. Well, it's complicated. So to get into Denmark, you have to be vaccinated. But to get into Sweden, you just have to come from Denmark. But you don't have to be vaccinated in Denmark if you come from other places too. It's complicated. There's like websites that'll help you plot out your trip. Like if you want to go this way, you go to this country first, then to this country, and then that country. It's quite complicated. It's an apartment store. So situational awareness sort of tipped up a little bit there. There are a couple of street kids there hanging around that metro station. Yeah. But apparently, like, Swedish guys are pretty shy or something. It's like American guys are a lot more like, hi, you want to dance or something like that. And this kind of takes the Swedish women surprise because like Swedish guys would never like come up to them. So this is H&M Home. This is their home store. My wife would go nuts here. I think there's all types. So I gotta buy something for my wife here. I don't know. I was gonna get her like this hoodie or this dress. She doesn't like turtlenecks. I need to buy her some clothes. I'm gonna call her and just buy her stuff. Yeah, it is kind of Dune-like fashion, isn't it? It's a nice hoodie, yeah. You can't get these in like the US. It's only H&M in Sweden. You go to H&M US, everything is kind of US style, but you come over here and all the stores are more European. Like the Zara down here, you wouldn't recognize anything. Yeah, these white lions are anti-car bomb lions, basically. They're pedestrian defense lions to stop cars from running down here. It's Halloween, guys. Halloween is a massive American cultural export. Candy. Candy. Ooh. Look at the pick and mix. Oh, I know where I am, Patsy. I'm at the candy store. and I am fighting with every ounce of willpower not to go buy candy. Ugh, that was hard. I had dinner already. I had a double hamburger, fries, and a soda, and we're walking that off right now. So here's the Zara. I was just trendy Zara. Close with the wife. No, I told her I would FaceTime her, and I actually didn't plan to go shopping tonight. So I'm gonna go shopping either probably tomorrow. I'll go shopping for her, or the day after. Swedish fish, yeah, I've been eating a bunch of those. I'm eating those Gots and Blondats or whatever like that. Those are just been wicked. Wickedly eating too many of those candies. Hey, friends. Well, my wife is a size petite, so it's kind of hard to get stuff sometimes. So I think a lot of the clothes over here will fit her. Oh, shoot. Hey, Connie, how you doing? We've been here now 77 minutes, so you might have to replay. We already had a hamburger, and we walked down through the old town. Now we're walking through the thing. Oh, that's the Stockholm Get Vaccinated sign. Oh, this is an Italian lingerie shop. They had that in Hong Kong. You were asking about the lions. Here's the lions. The anti-car lions. That's like a 7-Eleven, Presbyterian or whatever, Presbyterian. Look at those dresses. The next street. It's like a pizza and pasta place. It's about 6:30. It's 6 hours ahead of New York. So whatever time it is in New York, add 6. It got dark about 5:15 tonight. You believe you'd love it here? How many languages I speak? I speak English and bad other languages. I don't really speak other languages. I mean, I can order a hamburger and tell people to get stuffed in a bunch of languages, but like fluency, that just doesn't exist really. Okay, this is 7-Eleven. Let's go this way. Where are we at? Let's go this way. They're from Sweden? Oh, cool. There are a lot of people who have been telling me like have relatives like grandparents and aunts and uncles from Sweden. It's 6:37. Oh yeah, I know where I'm at now. I haven't tried the scooters yet, but most of them look the same as the American ones. It shouldn't be that odd. So what do you think, guys? Should we cut through the cemetery? A walk in the gravestones. Not in the city center, there's not a high crime rate, but out in some of the suburbs, they're having some of the same problems with immigration that France is having, Paris is having. So guys, I showed you this the other day in my video, but if you haven't seen it, this is the final resting place of Olof Palme. Now, Olof Palme was the Prime Minister of Sweden in the 1980s, and he was very independent, very critical of the Soviets, very critical of the Americans, and he was assassinated just down there, just down that street. One night coming home from the movie theater, he told his security detail he didn't need them, and an assassin came up behind him and shot him and killed him, and then ran off and disappeared. And there are multiple theories as to who killed him and why. The most likely suspect died in 2000. The Swedish police officially closed the investigation, but not before they went after a number of other individuals for the murder of Olof Palme. Pretty crazy. Okay, we're almost back to my hotel, to be honest. There's a lot of speculation as the KGB, the Swedish like nationalist right wing or left wing. Okay, where am I? Oh, wow. All right, hang on a second. I need to plan out my attack. Go down this way, and then we'll turn. Yeah, there's a lot of glare at night. Not sure, I mean, when I shoot directly into the light, especially. Thanks for watching. To be honest, we're almost back to my hotel. And beyond that, we're almost out. We're almost dead battery too. But I know a lot of you wanted me to go live because you wanted to chat as we did this hike. I'm basically going to go back to the hotel and pass out. That's pretty much my intention this evening. It's good exercise. I didn't get much of an exercise today. I was kind of in an office most of the day. The cobblestone was back down in the old area. This is a little bit more developed. Oh, this is it. It's right here. Or where is it? That's the tunnel. So this is the tunnel. And I can't remember if it was this block or the next block. So Olof Palme, the Swedish Prime Minister, was assassinated right here. There's actually supposed to be a marker stone. Maybe that's it. No, it's a manhole cover. Manhole cover. There's a marker somewhere around here. Let me see if I can find it. I think it's right up here. Well, I thought it was right around here. Here it is. The Swedish minister Olof Palme assassinated February 28th, 1986. Right here. And then the bad guy ran through that tunnel back there, which I'm not going to take you through that tunnel because my signal will disconnect. But that's where the assassination took place. So, a little bit of Swedish and world history. I don't think there's any regulation. In fact, the bottles I bought earlier today for lunch was a plastic bottle. It's just a fancy restaurant. They use glass. Wow. Listen to the snow tires. You hear they all have studs on their tires getting ready for the winter. They did it. It's called Coke Zero, kind of like the U.S. A lot of European places can't call it Diet Coke. They're not allowed by their labeling laws to call it diet. So they call it like zero or free or light. Well, it used to be called Coke Light in England. I don't speak Swedish. I get confused going to IKEA. It's tempting to get a scooter. Okay, let's just walk down the street, yeah? Yeah, there's a marker in Dallas, isn't there? There's actually a plaque in Washington, D.C. from the attempted assassination of Ronald Reagan. Oh, Swedish joggers. Well, that's a heck of a hill. Ah. Yeah, I've been, that's something I gotta go do is go visit some of the subway stations because they're apparently amazing. Norway and Finland, kind of like Americans feel about Canadians, yeah. And vice versa. Good-natured rubbing around, but kind of very similar. I'm glad you like honey. Well, Swedish is spoken, but everybody speaks English. So if you just look at them slightly funny, they flip into English almost immediately. And their English is very, very good. Yeah, like Americans and Canadians. So you can survive pretty well with just English. They don't use the euro, they use the kronar or whatever, the Swedish kronar. The exchange rate is currently about 8-1. So like my meal tonight was 220, which is about 28 bucks US. Too old. That's in your mind, Barbara. What you got to do is get a credit card for an airline and then charge everything and anything on the credit card, pay it off, and get all the air miles, and then fly business class. You can fly business class for a decent amount of air miles, and it's a flatbed. I mean, you guys saw my video the other day. I came over here on a flatbed. So I slept the flight over. My family's not here, it's just me. Yeah, that's the other weird thing is I'm traveling without my kids and my family for I don't do that very often. And so I'm like going through the airport and I'm like, wait, I only have one suitcase. Oh, and one carry-on. Oh, this is so easy. With the kids, I've got 6 carry-ons and 5 suitcases. It's just me. I'm just like, oh, okay, whatever. I had forgotten what that experience was like. Yeah, I've only made a couple videos. I don't want to bore you guys. See, every time I do videos from outside of Washington, D.C., I lose subscribers. This is no exception. Some people are like, what? You're not showing the White House today? I'm leaving. This is like, okay. We're on a mission for food. Actually, if I remember, I think that's a shortcut. Let me check. Not really. This is my first visit to Stockholm, but it's not my first visit to Sweden. I spent about a week or two on the west coast of Sweden a few years back. And where the 7-Eleven, the one by my place, I don't know if she's working tonight. I tell you what, when I get back, maybe I'll go to the 7-Eleven and do a short video of buying a candy bar. Oh, battery's going dead. So guys, my battery is almost dead. We're on our last like 10% here. Should get us back home to the hotel, but if it just dies, it just dies. Yeah, Lonnie, it's just, she lives near me, so I see him all the time. It's kind of a side effect of me going to work about the same time she goes to work. Yeah, I'll do a YouTube short. We'll call it like the ugliest woman working at 7-Eleven in all of Sweden. Or something like that, I don't know. Bye. All right, where am I? Oh, here's the park. Okay, I'm only a couple blocks away. All right. All right, guys, I tell you what, the signal is dying. I'm gonna have to shine off here. Leave you with this shot of the city street. Everything's going nuts. Thanks a lot, guys, for watching. I will catch you all very, very soon and talk to you later. Bye-bye, guys.